Today we are talking spring and summer hair trends, particularly embracing natural texture and incorporating lots of volume. Summer is seriously the perfect time to play around with your natural texture. So I'm going to show you how I achieve these voluminous curls, plus my best tips for volume. Thank you so much to Salon Graphics for partnering with me on this video, and let's get started. So I'm starting off today's routine a little bit differently because we don't want to apply products to our soaking wet hair. That is really great for definition, but we're gonna be focusing more on volume today. So I've had my hair wrapped up in this towel for about 10 minutes or so. So I'm mainly focused on my roots being a bit dry and having a bit of volume. When my hair is soaking wet, it tends to fall a little bit flatter on my face and it gives really pretty curls, but just not the look we are going for today. So if you feel that maybe you wanna add a little bit more water to your ends, you could do that, but you wanna keep the roots of the hair slightly more dry so we can get a little bit more lift in there. So the first product we're going to be using today is the Salon Graphics So Whipped Mousse, and this is going to give you a really weightless hold. Mousse is the perfect type of product to use when you really want maximum volume, and we're really going to be focusing on scrunching our curls today. So I'm just taking about this much mousse per side of my hair, and I'll probably go back and forth and do this a few times. Okay, now that we've scrunched our hair, I'm going to take a little bit more of the mousse and just push it right into the roots of the hair so we can start to build that volume there. So I'm just taking about like this much. We're just going to push it right into the roots. While we let our hair dry, it doesn't matter if you prefer to diffuse or air dry, we want to clip our roots for even more volume. You're just going to gather a bit of hair and then secure a clip behind it. So again, gather a bit of hair, put a clip right underneath it, just to lift the hair a bit. So I'm going to let my hair air dry for about like 10 minutes, and then I will go in with the diffuser. Like I said, you don't have to diffuse, but I feel like it is really important for getting maximum volume. I find that diffusing my hair makes such a big difference. Now that the roots are almost dried and they're cooled down, it's time to remove the clips. Then we're going to continue diffusing the length of our hair. We're gonna flip it all over, always upside down. You guys know the drill. Okay, so my hair is basically dry now. I do have the cast still left over from the mousse. I'm not going to shake that out yet. So I'm actually just going to take this little clip and clip my hair up while it's continuing to dry. And while it's cooling down, this is going to give even more volume. This is something I've been doing for a really long time. I've never really talked about it, but I always, whenever I'm doing my makeup, like to clip my hair up. I'm gonna go do my makeup and then we will be back to finish up the hair. So the first thing I'm going to focus on is scrunching out all of this crunch. Another little volume tip for anybody's hair who falls flat throughout the day, take a little bit more of your mousse and a comb or a pick or something, place a little bit of the mousse in your hand, and then you just want to rub it on the pick, and then use that to inject even more volume at your roots. I also really like to go in with a dry shampoo or texturizing spray. This one by Salon Graphics is the volumizing dry shampoo. It absorbs oil, adds body, and refreshes hair. So I love this for adding some texture. Now, my hair is pretty soft as it is, so if you have the same problem, soft hair tends to fall flat. So we just want to add a bit. So I'm just going to spray this on the lengths of the hair as well as the roots, and then we're just going to shake out even more. And then the very last step is to take the Curl Refreshing Mist. This is called Bounce Back. This is going to help enhance our waves and curls. Now, because we are going for so much volume, we really have to shake out our curls a bit. So little pieces like around my face, they tend to become more of like a flyaway rather than a curl. So I like to just spray a little bit of this in my hand, and then I'll go through and smooth over any curls
that have become a little bit frizzy, or maybe they kind of just lost their definition. You can also just go through and scrunch this into your curls. This is also going to add a little bit of hold as well as help fight frizz, and it's going to add a little bit of shine.